Hello, friends, and welcome to another chapter of Tulip, the first book in the Secret of Earth series, Chapter 10. Tulip had made it to Africa. It was beautiful, and the wildlife was amazing. There were many animals she hadn't seen in her birthplace. It was wonderful. Tulip started down to the water hole. It was small, but it quenched the thirsty animals there. She kept going. There were so many animals: giraffes, lions, wild dogs, and so many others. Tulip was somewhat deep in the savannah when she spotted a particular African wild dog. He was skinny and looked very weak. His legs shook as if he was going to fall over any minute. His fur was matted. His eyes were bright green, full of pride and faith, but no hope lurked within them. Tulip was intrigued. Why didn't they have hope? She got closer to look. As she got closer, the dog began to notice her. He turned his head to face Tulip. The dog started to snarl, showing his teeth. He started to crouch, ready to pounce. As she crept closer, he shook more. Not of fear or excitement, but of weakness. The dog closed his eyes and fell over. Tulip heard his heart beating, slow and spacious. His breath was the same. He was dying. He had to be for this to happen, Tulip thought. She raced over to him and pressed her hand against his shoulder. A spark of life came from under her hand into his matted fur, through his skin, and into his heart. The dog's heart quickened into a healthy pace, as did his breath, and he opened his eyes and jumped to his feet. He just stared at Tulip, wide-eyed and frightened. Why did you do that? What did you do? He said. He looked at himself. He appeared stronger, a little bit more hopeful than before. But this hope was just barely there. But it was still sprouting, growing. I saved you. You were dying, and now you shall live for another week. You spared me death. Why? It was instinct. I couldn't let one with your potential just die. The dog looked at her sideways. Can you hunt? Tulip straightened her posture at the question. She sat straightening her spine while resting on her knees. I don't know. Maybe, but I never tried. If you can keep me strong enough to hunt, I'll save my pack. But I will need to know whether I can trust you to help me hunt. His eyes were brighter than before. Hope was sprouting fast. Tulip couldn't resist. Okay, I'll help you. Tulip was beaming. She's going to hunt for the first time. As the sun set that afternoon, Tulip and the dog sat on a hill, watching the sun go down. It's been years since I watched the sun set. You're odd. You know that, right, Tulip? It's not that odd. It's that I'm different. You're different, all right. You know, you haven't told me your name. What is it? Noah. My name's Noah. I'm a son of Omega, wishing to be an alpha. He gave a sigh. But no one can become an alpha when you're sick and can faint while doing nothing. It's miserable. You know, you may be like this all the time. You know, healthy and strong if you want. Really? How? Noah quickly looked at Tulip, like she was crazy, but he wanted to know more. Simple. Stay my friend and make me a part of your pack, and I will not only make you better, I'll make you alpha, and no one can take that position from you. Deal? Tulip stuck her hand up, palm up. Deal. Noah placed his paw on Tulip's hand. A spark of life shot from Tulip's hand into Noah's paw and into his heart, like the first time, but the spark was brighter than before. Noah was better now than he was all his life. He was alive for once, and Tulip had found what she was looking for. This is the end of chapter 10. I'm sorry that it was a shorter chapter, but if you did enjoy it, leave a like and comment down below what you think this relationship will develop into. And until next time, I'm Tulip. I hope to see you all again next week. Bye, guys.